Hi there, and thank you for being here. Today we are doing a fire ritual visualization in which we let go that no longer serves us. This can be an experience, it can be a certain situation, or a person, or a behavior that we have that we would rather not go into the future with. It can also be the way somebody treated us and the way that affected us, any of those things. So, a fire ritual. It's gonna be warm and I'm excited for it. Are you ready? Then let's go. So I would like you to wiggle your tail a little bit to decompress your spine. And then sit comfortably, either with your feet on the floor or with your legs crossed like I am. And then we're gonna take 3 deep breaths in and out. And then I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes and let my voice guide you through this ritual. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Another one, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And a third one, in through the nose, out through the mouth, while you gently close your eyes. And now I want you to let your breath go back to its normal, natural rhythm. And you can lose your focus on it. And then I want you to imagine that the sun is almost setting and you're sitting on this beautiful beach. It was a nice and warm day, and the warmth is still in the air. So you're very, very comfortable. And you look around, you can hear the ocean, you can hear the small waves crashing on the beach. Breathe. And while you look out over the ocean, you become aware of music playing in the distance. Breathe. And you get up and you follow the sound over the beach, on the shoreline. And the sound is getting a little bit louder. Breathe. And then you see in the distance a small fire. Breathe. And you come closer to the fire and you see it's actually not that small. It's a bonfire. And around the fire there are these logs that you can sit on. And you see me standing there, close to the fire. And I wave at you. Hi, come closer. And you walk closer, and I point you to one of the logs to have a seat. Breathe. And you sit with your face to the fire, not too close, not too far away. It's exactly right. The warmth of the fire comes to you, and it's exactly the right temperature for you. You feel cozy and warm, and you hear the music that's being played by somebody on the other side of the fire. And you love this music, and it brings you in a state of relaxation. Breathe. You can feel your body relax while you look into the fire. Breathe. And then I come close to you with a piece of paper, a notebook, and a pen. Today is the day that you can let go of that what is bothering you. I say, breathe. And I finish and I give everybody in the circle a piece of paper. And I ask you to write down 3 things on 3 different pieces of paper that no longer serve you and that you want to let go. Breathe. And just let your intuition guide you. Paper number 1. I am letting go of. And you finish that sentence. Paper number 2. I choose to let go of. And you finish that sentence. Breathe. Paper number 3. I choose to believe that. And you finish that sentence. And you get those 3 papers and you crumble them into a bowl. And one by one, each person of the circle can throw their papers in the fire. And it's your turn now. Throw in paper number 1. And you see it burning. You see the ashes lift. And it's gone. Paper number 2. What are you letting go of while you throw that in the fire? You throw it in. It burns and it's gone. Paper number 3. What are you letting go of? You throw it in. It burns. And it's gone. And you notice how light you feel, how relieved you feel. You notice how just by throwing these papers in the fire, you have indeed let go. Breathe. And then I walk around in the circle and I have these little envelopes. The envelopes have little notes, and I ask you to pick an envelope of 5 envelopes that I have in my hand. And you pick one and you can open it. You take out the note and you notice that it has a small gift in terms of words for you. Something encouraging, something empowering. Look at the note. What does it say for you? You hold the note and you place it on top of your heart. Breathe. And you let the words of that note resonate with your energy. Breathe. And while you listen to the last song that's being played around the fire, you realize your time here, you're kind of done. You get up from your spot. We bow and nod our heads towards each other. We thank each other with a hug. And then you turn your back to the fire and you start walking the beach again. Breathe. And you walk for a minute and a half. And you see that spot where you were sitting before. And you decide to go back to that spot. You sit down, breathe, and you take a moment to appreciate the sounds of the ocean and the sounds of the waves crashing on the beach, of the fine, nice, warm temperature that the air still has. And then you slowly start to come back. You wiggle your toes. You move your fingers. You move your neck a little bit. And your spine by wiggling your tail gently. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Another deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And a third one, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Congratulations. You have completed this meditation. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up and for taking the time for your well-being. And click the subscribe button to access more content that empowers you to live a joyful and balanced life and escape the rat race for good.